Tasha Lyons telling you to tune into TheeEnicole.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to another edition of Watchy Watch. If y'all missed last night, we had fun. We had a ball. We watched Put a Ring on It and Ready to Love. What's going on, Madam Oracle? My sister, hostess with the mostest. No, you're not a host, you're the mod. So what is you the modest with the mostest? I don't know. You know what I mean. So I'm on here to tell y'all to hurry up and get to y'all TVs, turn to the OWN network, and get your snacks, get your drinks, because we are ready to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville tonight. She talking about Madam Moderator. I don't know what to rhyme with that. That's bad as a lyricist. But yes, Madam Moderator. You got so many variations now. I found out about Madam Orgasm yesterday. So yes, everybody come in, get comfy, get your TVs to OWN network. Tonight should be juicy. We got a couple seconds before it comes on. Yes, child. I had fun yesterday over there with Brenda for a little bit. As y'all coming in, while we got a little time, make sure that y'all go subscribe to my sister, Madam Oracle. Make sure y'all tune into her page. That's all I'll say right now. I don't know if she want me to say anymore. Drop your links, sis. I'm waiting for my co-host to tell me that she's ready in the back chat. And we just waiting for the show to come on. The other show from last week is wrapping up. So I hope you guys had a good week, had a good day. What's going on, Aunt Nisi?
Hey y'all, I'm back. I hope everybody's been doing great. Hey, the MO stand for more pleasure.
What?
That's what the MO is. Mo, my
Child.
little thingy. Woo, we got to get to selling this stuff. I'm telling you, it'll solve some of the mental health crisis in America right now for people to get these toys. I feel so it will help it. 10% of people is like overall frustrated. So that's where some of that come from. So I'm trying to make America better, one person at a time.
And so now that we're done with that infomercial, tonight's episode, I cannot with both of y'all every damn day. OMG. I wish I could like compare y'all to somebody. Who would I compare you to? I am in between. What's her name from 227? What was Jack Hayes' character name on 227?
What? No, that was a neighbor
Yeah,
song.
Sandra. Wasn't it Sandra?
Sandra was a neighbor
Yeah, she used
one.
to be like, I'm Sandra. Okay, so you're damn Sandra. And sis is the damn, who is the other girl? Blanche. Blanche and Sandra.
No,
That's who
I'm
the fuck
Blanche.
y'all is.
I'm Blanche.
Well, either way, Blanche, yeah, that's a better switch. Yeah, switch it on over. And Blanche and Sandra. And I just can't take it anymore. But definitely, bye. Bye from us. Definitely. Oh gosh.
I've lost
I
my
can't
mind.
wait for today's episode. It's gonna be juicy. Hey LSW, what's going on?
Hi.
Today's gonna be juicy because Kiki gonna be here today. All right, y'all got your TVs queued up because we're getting ready to get started. The men's is gonna be arguing like little girls.
Not the men's, honey.
The men's.
It's gonna be all of them.
All right, here we go, y'all.
Definitely will be coming, but it ain't my event though. It will be what you want. How's everything been going? Hold on, with Melanie. Oh, well, up and down. Hey Martell, this is Mel. How you doing? Martell is super shocked to hear my voice on the phone. There's something just happened. Gather yourself, pull it together. I met with Kimmy. She wants to have like a celebratory kind of event. Hey, Star, this is Mel. How you doing? I haven't spoken to her in months. I'm like, okay. So she told you out while she did everybody else. You're saying that. I'm saying I don't do, but I respond accordingly. You going back in her. What's up? What are you? Yeah. Nothing. Let's do something. It's weird to say that. Yeah, I don't know like that.
They am in sync with y'all now.
I know you can always be him, Linda. You know that. I feel like we disconnected.
Hey Don Play, what's going on?
You disconnect. I'm kind of similar. I can kind of disconnect too, but it's also very much weird. Did you ever think, well, let me let my friend know. Now I'm gonna check out for a minute. But you said you already knew that about me. I didn't. I know that you do that. Yeah. You've done it. Mm-hmm. I didn't know you did that with me. I want to keep on real big on communication. I'll be like, hey, listen, this is why I'm at. Ain't nothing with it, but this is why I'm at. You know, did you think something was happening? I did, but after we done it, you know, our rooms are right beside each other. Mm-hmm. That's my very first reunion. Mm-hmm. And like, we didn't say nothing to each other at all. When I got there, I didn't know your room was next to mine. So when I did see you, that's when I was like, you look so pretty. We had been there for like 10 hours. But that's what I'm saying. And then when I told you, I was like, yo, what's up? You was like, we'll talk. And that has been like 2 months. Did it ever occur to you to be like, we haven't changed the number, like what's going on? Because when I text you, just didn't reply. So you didn't try to call or text after that? I did. It's weird that you didn't DM me because I got tons of DMs from you all the time. No, that's not weird. They'll DM you. You DM me all, but you don't have my number. Exactly. My real friends definitely respect my boundaries and understand when I need alone time. So I definitely didn't expect this from Stormy. You know, one of the things that we used to laugh and joke about when we first started kicking it was not being super needy when it comes to that because we have so many things going on. Right now, for me, my space is tight. Is it like a trust issue? Trust is big. That's just trust. It's a lot. So if somebody don't have your number, you don't trust them. No, I'm just saying it's not just. I said trust is a lot of it, but it's also me protecting myself. My number been changed for a minute. What's going on with it? People doing stuff and me figuring it out. Let's talk about it. The live tweeting. Mel went live after one of the show aired. She tweeted that someone secretly recorded her, talking about Martell. I don't have any feelings pertaining to who Martell is dating. I don't. Why would I? Sometimes people feel like this is my first time seeing him with another woman. There were pictures released of him and another woman when I was married to him. And immediately I started getting notifications where people were saying that, Stormy secretly recorded Mel. She can't be trusted. She was in her house, etc. I didn't even understand how Mel would even think that was secret recording, because it was literally the same thing that she regurgitated in countless YouTube videos and interviews when she went on a YouTube press tour. Now I got people talking about, Stormy came into Mel's house, she was a snake. I'm like, you don't play with me like that. I don't do like that. I don't want nobody thinking like that, period. When I ain't putting that out there, like that type of energy out there. You said that so many interviews, it don't make sense. When it comes to this game, I've been in it for a while now.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't get to you as much as you can. Don't let it get to me, but at the end of the day, if I got stacks, I'm like, no, I'm going to speak on that. Because I also know, in life, if you don't shut people down where they try to meet you at, they try to run with that, and then when they run with it, it cannot be true, and now it done became true. And I just can't, that ain't gonna never be me. After the sit down with Mel, I feel like, I know how to really better manage my expectations when it comes to the friendship that we may be developing. I think deep down, people want us to have a problem. And I ain't trying to give them that. I'm good. Me too. I'm good. You ready to eat? I'm ready to eat. Let's go eat. All right, let's go eat.
Do you like being surrounded by people, or do you sometimes just want to be alone? I like to be alone before there was even a problem. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any issue being in my house whatsoever. However, at this juncture,
hey, lady. Hey, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. How are you? Hey, Kiki. Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
I didn't realize Kiki was going to be here. We did not leave things pleasant after the reunion. I didn't know she was coming on the show to, talk about me. I heard from other people at
so I didn't tell you the party. I didn't tell you what was said.
You told me what was said, but you didn't tell me what you said.
Oh, yes, I did. There was nothing that was said that I didn't tell you.
So I'm just going to keep it cordial and keep my distance.
How you been?
I'm tired.
Yeah?
I'm tired.
I bet Maurice complained more than you don't. Big old self.
I knew when this thing turned the corner that me having Maurice was literally the best thing that could have happened to me. And this is no shade whatsoever. But even when you and Mel broke up, do you feel like there's some moments that you miss when those kind of things happen that you want to share with the person that you share?
Love and that you care for, that is meaningful?
Yes.
Girl, yes. I just said now, I don't even like to go out of town for real, because it's not as meaningful. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a piece of us that will always see y'all together.
She said, did she not remember she was going through court battle and phone issues? Regardless, you don't supposed to leave your friends out in the dark like that. But we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
I know what's best too.
You know what's best for you?
Yep.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna say something no more.
Martell, don't make me laugh.
Oh,
are you serious? I'm tickled to hear you say that.
I ain't saying nothing.
What do you mean you ain't saying nothing?
I said something, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, that part.
I need every bit of it, to be real.
It sounds to me that Martell is finally putting his considerable ego aside and actually admitting that he's made some mistakes. I think he's definitely having some buyer's remorse. He wants his old life and wife back.
You finna go?
I am about
All right, I'm gonna walk to your car then.
My car's in the front.
I'm gonna walk you to it.
No,
This your first.
no, I'm right
Stop
here.
playing. This your first. Is this your
I'm
first?
literally in
Is this your
the.
first?
That's my Versace. I'm right here in the front.
I saw you parked across the street. It's dangerous out there.
I walk to my car all the time by myself.
I'm being difficult. I mean, somebody can just scoop you up. I'll walk you to the door. It's okay. They're gonna make that a big deal.
Yeah, I am. If you need anything,
We're done. We're done. Y'all said we're done.
I used to
Hey, what you gonna do? Just get enough to walk into the door. To the door of the building.
to the door of the building her car.
She don't walk into a car. So, you just want to make sure you get to your car safely.
please don't encourage him.
No, it's not even encouragement. It's what's up there?
It's not. I'm sure there's somebody else that needs to be walked to their car.
But now you told that you're going to leave in our conversation. That was just the first time. That's not like you big deal. No, you can have over to the front door. We just want to make sure you're okay. That's all.
You know what I wish? I wish that for once my wishes were respected. Whenever I said, no, I'm good, I parked right in the front. I wish it wasn't okay.
But she parked across the street though. But okay.
So
And the door to the
I'm
car.
independent like this, but even like my business partner way out of town, he's like, you don't have to anybody come after me. I'm walking your ass to your car.
I'll walk into the
I don't care
door
if you
and
want me
watch
to or
you.
not.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just want to make sure you know, say, oh, love my poor children. You don't got a big deal.
The whole mother, no, not the half.
The whole Be careful out here, too, all right? I'm going to stay right here. Be careful, all right? How do you kick me?
Melody might say she don't want me to walk her outside, but she didn't mean that. She knows that I want gentlemen, just period. And regardless if we together or not,
Hey, Universal T with Marie.
Want to make sure she's safe.
Be careful, though.
He said, Ma. Ain't no replay, Marie. This is live and direct.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Live and direct, honey. Let me see. Child.
Did they say that she wanted to be walked to the car whenever she said multiple times she did walk really walk to the car?
That's so petty though. But I do want to say something about her, right? Okay, so is that a Scorpio thing? Cause I mean, this last couple of weeks in particular, we get missing. Like when things are heavy in our lives, like we fall off the face of the earth.
I hate that about y'all, okay?
It's my only coping mechanism, like to just go in my shell and just deal with my own mess. Like maybe I think that's a Scorpio thing.
Whenever you cool with somebody, you still make an effort to like just, even if it's just a couple word text to let me know you're alive. So
I feel like we do it and we don't really realize though. Like we just be like, you know what? I'm just about to shut it off.
I ain't never seen her shut it off on social media. If you could pick up your phone to go on social media, you could pick up your phone and text your friend, okay?
Yeah, in her case, but y'all know when I be gone from everywhere.
Yeah. And I still don't like that either.
I'm working on it. Now, do y'all really think that Martell is trying to be controlling? I feel like that's what a man's supposed to do. Walk your ex, whatever. The kids are still they kids. Like, what's wrong with walking her to the car? Make sure she's safe. It is a lot of shit going on out here.
He doing it to aggravate her and be petty. He's not doing it out of concern.
You think so?
Yes.
Y'all so hard on Martell.
Martell is just a narcissistic and controlling as he can be.
I don't think that.
I do.
Oh, Martell, I'm on your side. Oh my God. LSW said we don't want her issue. Oh, Melody is not innocent. Okay.
No, we ain't say. Well, I didn't say that.
She said
But
you don't like it
Martell
when
was
others
being
do it to you.
very petty at
Here
that
come
point.
Big Sis doing her big sister. I'm working on it. And to be honest, I don't really care about that many
Say
people.
it
So.
again in the
I
back.
care about y'all. I need to know that y'all safe and y'all okay. She said, however, seeing narcissist person. I don't really know. Cause like I feel like, well, for me, I'm gonna just speak personally for me. I never heard the word narcissist like, be used so heavily till a couple years ago. Like it just seemed like every time somebody do something that somebody didn't like, they would be like, they're a narcissist. So I don't really take it serious for real, for real. So I wouldn't know
Well,
what to look for.
I'm telling you, as a former mental health counselor, that
Mhm.
Martell Hopes is a narcissist. He's the classic definition.
I
Now,
just don't think.
the classic definition of a narcissist.
Look,
But
Madam Oracle said, listen, in the chat, let us know if Martell is a fuck boy. Okay, put a bookmark in it, y'all. We back on. We'll hit y'all in the commercial break. Hey, Chris. We'll be right back, y'all, with the next commercial.
I was packing some of my stuff.
Anytime, bro.
I'm tired. But tomorrow for the surgery. Just trying to get my stuff ready. Chemotherapy shrunk the tumors to near non-existence, which is a blessing. However, we still have to have the surgery to remove any remnants of microscopic, tissues that might still be in there.
You got this, baby.
Yeah, I do. And then we can have another get together. I was gonna cook today and put some stuff in the refrigerator for you so that you have the stuff. That's just trying to make sure everything's in order so when we do.
She said, read the
Have the surgery,
definition.
by the time we get home,
It has gotten worse
since. She just chill out. So you had to really,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, LSW.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
It was pretty full. That's fair. But the event turned out pretty well, don't you think?
I like it.
As anti get together as you were.
I was anti-party. I was anti-Kimmy do a lot.
Exposed during the last
And
2
you
years.
held up your end of the line.
Facts.
You did what you said you were going to do. Have a lot of conversation. Sit down and chill.
Right.
I was really pleasantly surprised that you were going to chill out.
I think the whole event was good for my spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing the different stages of this journey that we have to go through. Mm-hmm. Putting that one behind us and being able to tell all of our friends about the PET scan.
Right, that was good.
It was such a moving moment for us.
Right.
I wanted everybody to be able to feel what we felt.
Right.
In that same emotion to hear that the PET scan was clean.
Yes. Yeah.
That was really cool. Even Mel was like, you didn't tell me that when I was at the house. I'm like, no. We wanted to tell everybody at the same time.
I didn't see her around you or really around a lot of people.
Well, yeah, the people there were my crew technically.
Mm-hmm. Mel sometimes needs to recharge and stuff. She does a lot of stuff by herself to recharge and stuff. So that's probably where she's still at.
Who told them to plug that in there? Who told them?
I was telling him how I felt it was timing that I met you in my life, period. Mm-hmm. Because going through this alone without people who love you could be challenging, I'm sure. And so I asked him the same thing. I said, is that like something that you kind of miss? The fact that one person you call all the time, be it good or bad, you know what I'm saying? Your ride or die kind of thing. And he was like, hell yeah, I miss it. And he was talking like he missed Mel. Like, for real.
Y'all gotta make up his mind. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Right now,
This nigga, Reverend Maurice. All right.
I think even if Martell moves on, there's just going to be a part of him that is always going to want Mel.
I think anytime that you're
Ooh,
the person
not
that's
especially
created
the
a lot
women.
of the mistakes in your life, then you have regret behind those mistakes. As a matter of fact,
Say
some
Martell
of the
needs to
interactions
make
I've
up
seen
his
is like,
mind.
listen, a woman scorned, bro, it's time to move on because it seems as if it's going to forever be cold that way. I believe Martell really needs to sort out his feelings for Melody because, like, you can see one day he loves her, the next day he hates her, you know, so he kind of got to get that figured out.
It's easier said than done.
I actually saw Martell, you know, chase after Mel on the way out.
What do you mean chase?
Like Mel was leaving, Martell volunteered to, you know, walk her out. He came back in with the sad face though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his head was down. He was like doing a little moping.
Did you talk to him?
I joked on him. Told him it was cold out there. Wasn't it? 2 times.
That's not funny.
He acts just like his brother. Right, Bishop Maurice.
It's a date night and all, but I did invite Martell to come out. Yeah, you know, speak of Mr. Hope.
Fine, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm good. How you doing? Oh yeah, everything good. What's up? Everything good.
I didn't know it was y'all's date night. And actually, he didn't tell me that you were coming, to be honest.
Oh, wow, Fletcher.
So y'all want to blame it on me?
Yeah,
It's all good.
it is okay,
But I'm here anyway, so all around.
yeah, how you doing?
I'm good.
I've known Chris and Nell for many years, and they've always been a great source of counsel. And they've seen Melody and I at our best and at our worst.
This other person I'm talking to, she satisfying me.
I've really appreciated their support over the years. And we're such good friends.
Nobody
So
said
now
nothing
people
to
think
her
you're
for
gonna be
that.
upset with me by coming in on their date night. You know, this is how we do sometimes.
How's the kids doing?
Oh, they doing good.
So how's the single life?
I don't like it.
Are you dating exclusive or?
No. You know, I'm just enjoying myself right now. You know, I'm not exclusive with anybody. You know, I want to be tied down right now. You know, unless I find that specific one that I feel that has changed my heart, my mind, that, okay, I want to jump back into this thing right now because ultimately I want to be married again.
I definitely want to be married again. I know it's tough. It's a challenge and things of that nature, but it's good to have a significant other, building together, growing together. I'm planning on proposing this year.
So you not dating exclusive?
What?
Are you exclusive?
How you planning on proposing this year? You don't even got nobody to propose to.
Because I know, we met her.
Oh my God.
You introduced us to her.
Right.
How is that going?
Trey's, she's a beautiful woman. And we get along well, and we enjoy each other's company.
Oh my God. Like, what do he mean? He gonna propose this year, but he don't get nobody to propose to. What's wrong with Martell?
Martell is just something, honey. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Do you hear me?
I like Martell. I feel like from season 1 to now, of course he made some mistakes. Who hasn't made mistakes? And I mean big mistakes. So I'm not one to judge. Who are me to judge? Okay. But I see growth in him. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people just ain't letting him live. Like growth is such a thing, like let that man grow. You said Martell is toxic as fuck.
Okay, in the diagnostic workbook, a
Oh
narcissist
my God.
personality disorder is a pattern of grandiosity, need for admiration, and lack of empathy. That's
Well,
all you got to have
um,
to be classified in the
we not
model.
trying to diagnose nobody. I just got to put it out there.
So, and the show didn't help his narcissism. Okay.
I feel like everybody a damn narcissist then. Everybody's a narcissist. Everybody needs affection. Everybody wants to feel good. Everybody wants admiration. Everybody in spurts of their life have no empathy for other people because they going through their own stuff. Like, I don't like that stuff. I don't like labels. I know that. Like, no, like, we all go through stuff. We all handle things differently. Some people handle things a little better than others.
You feels worry, boy. No, 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 no.
What?
The shoe fits him, okay?
I think Martell is seeing the errors of his ways and he's trying to change a little bit.
Girl. Well, let me hush.
Yeah, I don't think he's trying to change a little bit.
Girl. Allegedly on hunger pregnant again. How you gonna change? You keep dipping back in the same pond.
Well, where he want to go ain't opening the doors.
Well, you want me to say it? You want Martell up?
No, ma'am. I don't mess with light skinned men. Everybody knows that.
Okay, say he was dark skinned. Would you date him?
Yeah, no, I don't do the hypotheticals.
Here we go.
I am not Life Jennings. We are not doing hypothetically, of course.
When I asked you, you want me to set up a meeting between y'all.
Oh, I would definitely talk to him because I think people need to give him a chance because people have done worse and people forgive them all the time. Like Melody has done a lot of stuff and nobody holds the things that she's done against her.
The show
let her get better.
Some of those characteristics also. Okay.
Okay, long as we can say that.
But Martell was definitely one.
He said Martell ain't changing.
At all. And he was definitely one prior to the show. That's why he needed that outside attention.
I want to root for the underdog, y'all.
Child.
I give people chances because I've been in situations and I've done certain things where some people didn't want to give me a second chance. So if I wasn't given chances, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. So I don't know. I'm just not really into judging people. Now I'll talk my shit. Don't worry about that. I'll talk my shit.
I'm just calling it for what it is.
She said a little change when you was a lot of fucked up. Little by little, bit by bit. Okay, we back, y'all. We'll talk about it because I really do want to explore this because y'all must be seeing some stuff I ain't seen because y'all know he be on social media and I don't be over there. So we'll be back after this little next segment.
When God say go, God say go.
No, you don't. At Mel's thing, God say go, God say that's Mel.
This right here is the God Say Go Room. I actually just introduced the whole summer collection.
I would definitely say if God could tell Melly when to go.
I stopped giving chances to toxic motherfuckers.
How's that going, by the way? So
everybody ain't me. I know, but I just be wanting to get chances.
For 7 days. Well, I've never dated.
Sometimes you have to accept that folks are just bad people. Oh,
which is good. When you're trying to co-parent.
Right.
Go into your better. Go into your spirit. No one is judging.
Because she had too many babysitters.
You took
Her
For the
court.
court.
Yeah.
So she got too many babysitters.
Yeah.
And you know this for sure.
Oh, I mean, it's a fact. Yeah. Yeah.
So what's too many babysitters?
20 something.
Why tell nobody got no 20-some babysitters?
What if it's true? I'm asking you, what if it's true? What would be your reaction?
I don't know if I believe that.
What if it's true? What if y'all got divorced and he had 20 some people watch your kids and they're under 10? 20 some
I want to
people.
know who those 20-some people are.
I got really bothered that she went somewhere, but her brother coming to Huntsville, picking my kids up, keeping them for 2 days, and I'm in town. To me, that don't make any sense. We can hire 2 people for full time to come to do things on my side and your side. I think that's good. Then divorce is tough enough on the kids without so much instability. And I feel the least that we can do is allow them to spend more time with both parents or just more qualified supervision. And I just don't know how I can't just get Melody to understand that. That's my thing. The best interest of the kids always.
Now that's one thing I can't argue with. He want to make sure his kids straight. Maybe that's how I'm looking at it, because I don't really care about Shorty.
It really ain't about the kids. It's about controlling Mill's actions through the kids.
But how can you think for him or talk for him, Anisi?
I'm telling you, I did this for a living.
I just don't know.
I'm telling you.
He love his kids. You can't say he don't love them kids.
I ain't saying he didn't love his kids.
Before I get too busy,
I said his problems with Mill regarding the kids are because he wants to control her actions through the kids. Period.
Let's have a seat over here. Okay. I'll take a homecoming, please. Two homecomings.
Her hair is really stiff.
Girl. That's a compliment.
Letitia look good.
How you been? Good. How you been? Good. How's Auntie Wanda? She's good. She has a cookbook coming out. And she asked me to proofread her intro. I said, look at you, Mom. I'm so proud of you. She's that's good. I'm proud. Yes, you gotta keep advancing. She already cooks good anyway. So she just needs to perfect it and work on the image, all of that, put all that together. And it's gonna be showing up next month. Right. You know, you got me very good at digital marketing. Yes. So that's one of the reasons I'm so happy to hear this. I want to talk to you about that. Okay.
If y'all could see my face right now.
Congratulations. You give me your applause. All the hard work. You've been in real estate for how long now?
We gonna talk about it, y'all, because I need some more insight.
I know you're in the luxury.
Maybe I'm seeing y'all seeing something I'm not seeing. I'm open to talk about it.
So I would like to know how you would feel about coming out and joining my.
Well, ain't no maybe. Yeah, it definitely is.
So I don't know.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Okay, let's talk about the cousins real quick.
Ooh.
Tisha could have got her cousin a better wig for her debut scene on the show.
She needed a little water, a little
moisture, honey.
That's one of them clearance sections, hair store wigs there.
You said they got it from Destiny.
Was that shade?
No, that was definitely shots fired. Hey, Haka, what's going on, girl? But yes, that wig was terrible, and Letitia looked very, very nice.
I love those earrings, girl.
Who Tisha's? Yes, I saw. I'm gonna keep my other thoughts to myself.
What other thoughts?
So yeah, I know I've been carousing through these YouTube streets, right? And I don't remember the people names, so I'm not gonna say no names. But somebody had said that somebody had some Etsy jewelry on. And when I saw her earrings, that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Esty.
Etsy. ETSY. The website.
Yeah, for handcraft, handmade folk stuff like I do. Whatever you
No,
handmade.
they sell fake jewelry on there, I heard. Like
Uh,
fake name
I
brand
don't never
jewelry and
be in
stuff.
those sections. I just like to look through the homemade
I know
items.
people who go on there and get them little charms for like the people that make Crocs and stuff.
Yeah, I use those for the mirrors.
That's what I'm saying. So they're, you know what I mean. Anyway,
You trying to say her earrings were knockoffs?
no, I'm saying that's what popped in my head when I seen.
I like them actually. I wouldn't wear them just because I don't do the long dangle. But
Yeah, I
I
don't really
actually thought
do
that was
big
cute
earrings.
on her.
I thought they was cute too, but I'm just have to be honest with y'all. Good, bad, and ugly,
In
and
other
that's what.
words, she said the first thing came to her head was handmade, y'all.
But it's only because I seen it. I mean, I heard it when I was cruising through the YouTube streets, and I thought it was hilarious. So, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
guilty.
I used to sell stuff on Etsy, but now they want too much of my money, honey. Like, nope.
I do want to talk about this Martell thing when the show go off, though, because y'all obviously see some things and some details that I don't see. So I really want to talk about it because I'm always down for a good old healthy conversation where we can learn some things. We don't have enough time during the commercial break, but I definitely want to get into it. Um, but I know for a fact some people call Sheree that too. So how can two narcissists get along? We gonna hold that thought because the show back on, but we gonna get into it.
I don't know. Because I literally just switched over from my old brokerage to my new brokerage. It's going to be a lot for me to transition. So I want to make sure those systems are in place before I transition. I'm all for doing things that help grow and strengthen our family. I do want to consider your offer. I remember the first time I came to stay with you guys. College student, a lot going on.
Are we doing a house party, Anisi?
As well. And I was extremely
Sister.
appreciative for both of you guys in that moment because it's like that's what family is for. To be
Is Madam Oracle still in here?
What can you and Kiki do to get to a better space? Our family has suffered enough from losing our mom,
Martell obviously
grandma,
doesn't make smart
I don't want
choices.
this to be another thing on top of everything else. I don't know.
I'm gonna ask the committee what they think at the commercial break.
Really, really close. Kiki came into our life. We was 13 years old. Instantly became friends, best friends. Kiki did start at A&M 1st, and then she was like, "It's a scholarship opportunity at A&M." Yeah. I applied for the scholarship. I got a full ride scholarship, and I told her that it was because of her, telling me about it. We were like the examples for our younger cousins to follow. I think what
You
she
say
is
how
a loss of a life that she could have had.
A lot of people call Sheree a narcissist. A lot of people for many years.
I have to protect myself from those hurt people. I'm not saying don't protect yourself. I can't.
Not me, because I don't use that word, but yes, they've called her that for years.
But I don't trust you. Yeah.
Madam says she's in, and we'll see what Anisi say. Okay, Hako.
I want her to actually do the work to heal, and then move forward. That's all I can do. Yeah. I just want to make sure that we can coexist without the drama. How would you feel if you and Kiki just did something fun, got out, did an outing? How do you feel about that? Why not?
Cause she on some other shit. That's why.
So since I agreed to your meeting, you're gonna come over to my brokerage. because this huge favor will go for you.
Okay.
I'm not really feeling trying to be with Kiki. I'm like really over that relationship. However, to get Courtney on board to work at Scott Realty, I be with the devil. I mean, at the end of
Oh,
the day,
wow.
this is about me.
Wow. And she meant that shit.
We can get everything
Wow.
set up. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. I'm on
Wow. 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 Where's my Armand button? Wow. 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 And LSW. Oh my. What?
Then there's all those years having babies, running business.
She said it would be nice. Aunt Easy can break it down. Yeah, I'm here for it, LSW. I am.
Because you look fabulous. You look fabulous. So do you. Thank you.
And Martell is still a mess. His wine business isn't doing well. He isn't. I didn't even think about his wine. Wait a minute, he taking the people's money?
I remember. Took us down through there, but
He said, I never heard anyone say that about her. Other terms were used. Yeah, a whole LSW, a whole bunch of terms be used for her. Like a whole bunch, manipulate, all type of stuff. But I definitely know some people who have said that she's a narcissist when it comes to her not paying people, that she's better than people. A lot of people have called her that. What you say, Anisi?
I said she a thief.
Yeah, thief, a liar, manipulative, narcissist. They do call her everything in the book, but a child of God. To be honest.
Whether or not I'm seeing somebody or not, who I'm dating or not. Now I know it got to be more going on in Huntsville, Alabama to be concerned about than who Melody may be laying up with or not. Now let's talk about something else. So we were on our.
You want them to talk about it, taking them pictures with men's arms in them.
And of course, we got to talking.
Girl, if that ain't elementary, I don't know what it is.
You said elementary.
Yes, ma'am.
What they doing? What they doing?
People posting with the man hand and stuff like that. That's what we do
Oh.
in high school and college. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they don't. Even when they grow up, it's mine, Tab. They still come around. They're still gonna be mom, dad. Y'all baby just like them. It doesn't go well.
Coming up on Love and Marriage.
Ciao. Okay, so the people said we having a house party tonight.
I said it's fine with me.
Oh. Well, I guess house party is on. Are we gonna do it over here? Are we gonna do it over there?
Over there, there ain't gonna be much of a party.
But people don't know about over there, so it ain't gonna be much of. Well, all right. They said yes, Haka, and I know for sure Haka got her keys to the party. So Haka got keys to the party.
It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all. But you two don't want you to do nothing over here no more, honey.
Yeah, definitely. Madam Oracle says she's in, so house party tonight, y'all. I'll give y'all the instructions when we right about to leave out of here, so everybody can know how to find us. But y'all really giving Marcel a hard time. Y'all got your foot on his neck.
I'm just speaking the truth. That's all.
Chris said that he not fulfilling wine orders, so he taking the people money.
Honey, he got a fulfillment problem.
So he's basically getting paid for wine and not delivering it.
Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of people come in after Stormy for because she did a Black Friday sale.
Uh-huh.
And it's like 3 or 4 months later, people hadn't gotten their product. So that's why people originally started going after Stormy. Then they found out
Oh,
her
wait
and
a minute,
Mel.
wait. Time out. So
What?
she also had a party for her products and haven't delivered her products either.
Right. And she didn't have a problem with her business until she was trying to meet demand of distributing in these stores and fulfilling her online orders.
Mm-hmm.
I just think she made a miscalculation there
Mm-hmm.
and was offering that Black Friday sale, and that Black Friday sale was good. Like the products were like $5 and free shipping. So I can see how she got backed up. But
Mm-hmm.
as a business person, you take those kind of experiences and learn from them and grow from there. Now you start making the same mistake over and over again. That's when the people out use caution about buying from you.
Right.
But I think it was an eye opener for her, and her business, expanded so quickly she couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
So
And I feel like people don't understand, us people who are running our own businesses, they don't understand how much work go into it. And we basically moving by trial and error. So as we grow, we have to learn new things and adjust accordingly.
right,
So she just got backed up with more orders than she could fulfill at the time. But y'all saying
right.
Martell just got orders out here that he just ain't fulfilling.
This what they say, honey. So I
Oh
don't
my goodness.
know. I don't.
Oh, you need to get Miss Marlene down there to pack some of them boxes.
Marlene said she ain't quit her regular job. He took some time to be quitting your job. Oh, she is so pretty.
OMG.
Oh,
All right, we back, y'all. We be back. We be back.
So what is it like for you? He feels some type of way about the babysitting situation.
Why do people be feeling the need to
So
go
it's
back
like
and
20
tell people
babysitters.
stuff?
Hearing that Martell is bringing up his version of the custody details to a mutual friend, honestly, is not even surprising to me. When I chose to leave him, he ran around everybody in the city who had ears and would listen to try to dog me as a woman. And so him trying to dog me as a mom, I'm not surprised. The only people that have watched my kids overnight is a very handful of people, and it's typically at my home. If this narrative since
So
2020,
yes,
when
we
I
have
left,
to stay
okay,
transparent with
since
our
2020, because you
consumer
didn't want me to
base.
leave, you
Period.
wanted me to
Communication
leave you and
is
be
key.
dependent on you, hoping that I would come back. So you try to box me in, run these smear campaigns,
He
going
said,
around this whole
exactly,
city,
E.
dogging me out. But yet, the same people you turning against me, how would they feel if they know you still begging me to take you back? I feel like I can't trust you 100% like I could in the past.
Well, it's gonna take time. I'm trying to do everything that I can to satisfy you. You'll take care of me for not just 3 weeks, but for the remainder of our lives.
Are you going to take care of me for the rest? And what does that mean?
That means that I have no communications with any woman.
And I hate yourself for everything I put you through. You don't deserve it. So the thing is, I really want to be everything that you want your husband to be. You so good.
Not they showed the man on his deathbed.
Can't do the same thing do it again. Apologizing for real.
Let's take your phone. What about when you call me up today? What about when you call up today? Want to know if I was going to marry you again? I don't know why anyone would trust a word coming from Martell at this point. It should come as no surprise that he is lying about me. He's been lying about me and been lying to me to get what he wants for years.
So y'all not gonna, you can't come to a common ground where maybe y'all get like 3 babysitters that
Facts,
you and him
Chris.
approve of
Accountability.
I've done that. I've tried to do that. It didn't work. People don't really be liking to deal with Martell.
So he's pushing them away, basically what you're saying. He's pushing them away.
Yeah.
And he's doing this intentionally.
I think it's just him being in a hurt, terrible place. The result of you continuing to step out on your marriage and then your wife eventually leaving you doesn't grant you the authority to now control everything. You had control when we was in the house together. You ain't finna mess up my peace. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mel gone for the day. Let me call her 50 times. Let me text her 50 times. No, we're not doing that. I never thought that I would end up being a person who's married, had kids, and now I see my kids every other week. I don't even get to see my kids every day. And I think that's a part that people miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm strong. It's okay, baby. But I never thought I wouldn't see my kids every day. Like, that's not the life I dream for myself. So we're not going to act like this is something I wanted. But it's the reality now. And you ain't about to control me because I have kids with you and know my every move and what I'm doing with your old pulling up, following ass. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. Okay. And I'm married. That part I did not know. Yeah, I do get it. Martell has spun this so that it looks like he cares more about the kids than I do. And it's gross. Controlling behavior masked by a good story. And the sad part is that most people are actually believing him. And I'm so glad that Miss Nell reached out to me so that we could meet. Or who knows, she might have been someone who ended up believing his story too. There are certain measures that I have to put in place to protect myself and my privacy. He does not have my number. I've changed my number probably 5 times since I left him. For good reasons. I wish my ex was somebody I could be like, oh, okay, you want to take the kids to lunch? Cool, let's do it. They don't like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we've done that. We've done that before since I left. Okay. But it's
I hope Tisha got more power than that behind them jails. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't want Tisha and Nell fight with me. If that's the hardest she can punch, child.
All right.
You ahead of us. We're not there yet.
Body workout. So now we're gonna work on some kicks. So I want you to place a little bit of weight and not back right leg. Lift your left leg.
Mel said there is no trust there. Why did she look up like that?
Will they?
Put something on it and you go out separate way.
Won't they? You can only control your
you like, I don't know, you like a couple seconds ahead of us.
Oh, I was on the right track. I don't know what happened.
Because time don't exist. Why did that lady look up at her like that?
Over.
But she looks scary.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that Mel is totally clean in all of these because she's done her stuff and operated off, being hurt, in which a lot of us do that. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell with Martell, it's
hell no.
like he tried to he wants to be every other week, but he's not even getting the kids like he's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But he always, portraying that he's just this good dad whenever it's more to being a good dad than just being present. And I think that's what people are missing. That toxic behavior that he displayed, it didn't hurt him and Mel as much as it hurt the kids. They got to split their parents.
Right, that's who matters, the kids. I don't know. Because on the outside looking in, they both fucked up individuals. And the kids are suffering. And I just feel like it's wrong. They wrong on both sides. However, as a woman first, I do understand what she's saying, because as women, we tend to give too many chances. Like we forgive, we especially like when we really in love with somebody, we overlook red flags, we forgive, and then when you finally walk away, that man acts like he's the victim. Like I've definitely been through that and definitely am being stalked by that person. In real time. So I definitely get that. And I've moved my number is the same though, but I block everybody and I don't answer numbers I don't know, so you won't get through anyway. But I definitely understand having to draw a line and not budging from that line or that boundary. You know what I'm saying? I definitely understand that. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is when it comes to the father of your kids, because that doesn't change. Now, if y'all go to court for everything else, then y'all need to stay in court to come up with a specific plan that basically he has to adhere by or else type of thing.
I think
Because
that's
you
what
saying that he going to court, but he not getting the kids, but he the one taking her to court. Where do that add up at?
He taking her to court because he wants to control the narrative.
No, I heard everything you said. What I'm saying is, since they're already in court, Mel needs to put, you know how they get the mediators? They need to come up with a direct court order plan. And if he deviates from this plan, all bets are off as far as his requests.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're doing it now.
Oh, okay. Because that be the sickening part for me, is playing the games with the kids. Like, no, not cool. We back on, y'all. Let me turn this up.
We're gonna box it out because a girl has a lot of anger built up inside of her. Let's get all the energy out of us before we actually sit down to talk.
Give her some resistance.
Good.
You got some pressure.
Good. See?
3, 2, and 1.
All right. I'm gonna take a break. I'm tired. I'm too
Girl,
early.
how you too old for that?
What you say?
How she too old to be boxing in there working out? Ain't nobody too old to work out.
Morning I've had trying to get here to get anywhere. How it's something to do.
I wanted to invite you.
I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
Figure out how to move forward. I had a conversation with Courtney.
I'm trying to be nice.
Here to Huntsville, that we was her family.
Hey, Kevin,
like,
welcome.
I just really want y'all to try to fix things.
Ain't no more mediation going before a judge. What? They ain't getting no mediation?
Through situations that stems from things that we're going through.
Yeah, all kids are right there together.
They need to come up with something, because the kids shouldn't have to deal with it.
Like, we first started hanging around each other. It's sad that we spend holidays and we don't include all of them together. My heart is like, I love you and I want a relationship with you. And my mind is like, don't be a fool. That's why this whole thing with you, with being, and I know you didn't like the puppies, but that's how I felt like you're being used.
You're her cousin. You've been around her. Do you feel like she's ever had an inclination or has seen anything? Are these the first rumors or anything that's ever been out? Things have come to her where she's had to look at her marriage.
Have you ever witnessed a cheater before 2018?
I didn't want to. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I told you, pretty much everything that went on at the Christmas party.
Oh, you didn't tell me the detail that came back to me that you were saying about me.
Of course I didn't tell you every single detail, but honestly, me ever playing a part in anything that would be that hurtful to you, it wasn't my intention. And I just kind of felt like you and Marcel made it a lot worse than what it really was.
How it was. I know how you play around with words, and I know you say stuff without saying it. You have to be direct. You can't say around the bush stuff. Not when it comes to like,
Kevin say, throw everybody in the trash.
We feel the exact same way. Like, exact same way.
It's just that a part of me was like, well, how can you say anything to me when you did X, Y, and Z?
I don't think I'm getting through to Kiki. Like, she keeps playing this both sides are wrong game, which we've been playing for the past 10 years, and she's not taking ownership. And I just don't think that it's going to work out between us. This is just so frustrating.
Okay, sister.
Like, I'm just tired. I can't believe out of all people, you would be the one to try to hurt me like that to the extent where you're really trying to bring me down. I hold a lot of stuff in.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to play nice. I don't want to get to the point where I am angry and I just start spilling stuff on people. What if I actually spoke on your marriage? For real.
Ooh.
Next one.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Child. Stop watching the next time. You know we don't watch the next time.
Okay, I'm here.
The shows have been going by so fast when we be on Watchy Watch together, don't it, y'all? We be having so much fun.
Yeah. So going back to Martell and his personality.
Wait before we get there, because that's serious and we
Oh,
need to take some time. I want to talk
okay.
about Kiki.
Child, I don't want to talk about her. No, Kiki, you all right with
I
me,
just wanted
girl.
Letitia to give her one good crack in the jawline.
Yeah, accidentally missed the pad, girl. But for real, Kiki was punching back harder than she was punching, honey. She was all the way
Yes.
down to her hands.
Uh,
So
no, I think
all
that's when she was doing the uppercuts on that one. She said now they have Tisha like she the queen of the show. This show is horrible. Yes, didn't I say that, Anisi? Remember when I called you and I was like, you see how okay, so y'all know how they have the picture promos for the intro, right? For like 2 or more seasons, Mel has been in a yellow dress to like stand out against the other colors that the other cast has on. And this year, Tisha had on the yellow dress. I say, is they trying to tell us something?
is that the reality show Illuminati? This that color.
I did not say that, y'all. But speaking of, did you hear that heifer say, if that's what it takes to get her to work on the I'd talk to the devil. What? Y'all know I'm very analytical over here. And if you said it, I heard it. And it was no hee ha ha LOL behind that motherfucker or nothing. She said, I talked to the devil. Wow. Would you? That's a bit much. Letitia said that.
Who said
Letitia
that?
said that. Letitia, when she was talking to her cousin, she said she wanted her to work with the Scott brokerage. And then the cousin asked, will Tisha meet with Kiki? And she said, well, if I meet with Kiki, then you have to come and work for the brokerage. And she said, I guess I could do that. And then in the confessional, she said, if I gotta talk to Kiki to get my cousin to work for the brokerage, I'll do that. Because if to get my cousin to work for the brokerage, I'll talk to the devil.
Girl, well, these people do anything for money, honey. Money ain't everything.
At
I mean, we
all.
needed to live, but it ain't worth my whole soul, okay? So I don't like that kind of mess.
Yeah, that changed how I look. Y'all know I be quick to turn now. If I see some bullshit, I'm gonna go the other way. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
She's cool and everything. She's a delight in person, but I mean,
That was a loaded statement.
there was, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause
First say money
Marcel was
talks.
just talking
Money
about the,
talk, and we can talk money, but I ain't talking to the devil now.
right,
Money
right.
talks, and we can talk money, but I ain't talking to the devil. Not doing it. Unless I'm telling him to get the fuck on.
That's all I say to him. Flee, enemy, flee. Okay. And we
Get
ain't
on.
having no more
Yeah.
conversation. That's the problem in America right now is that people is listening to him too much when he
Yeah.
whispering in their ear telling them to do stuff. Y'all need to
Yes.
start telling it to flee now. I was just talking about this yesterday.
Yes. Okay,
Don't
so
let
now we can get into Martell. Let's talk Martell because I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to you guys. Because
okay.
like I said, I think that both of them are wrong. However, I see both sides different. I see different points from both sides. You know what I'm saying? And I really
Mhm.
pray that they get it together. But let's talk about it.
Yeah, Martell, I really believe something happened to him in his childhood or maybe as a teenager that he's ashamed of. And instead of confronting those feelings, he decided that he was going to take what he got and flaunt it and not have empathy for what he's doing to the other person or his kids. He he was blatant with it. Like it won't like it was a secret nowhere in Huntsville that they had messed around. I'm really surprised it took that long for it to get was spread in the gossip blogs and stuff like that. Like, cause he won't trying to be a respectable cheater at all. Like he would do it out in the open. So coupled with everything that he does as far as his behavior, as far as with him trying to control her through the kids, he always wanted to say, "Oh, well, I'm calling you for the kids," and then he started taking it bad personal, saying, you had never thought of us being together. Let me walk you out." All that stuff is pattern control freakness is all it is. And everybody can show periods of that throughout their lives, but then when you constantly display all those characteristics at one time, you're a narcissist. Now they had to walk it back in the books and stuff like that because it was being overdiagnosed. But Martell fits all the classic symptoms. Like he's almost in the borderline personality type character. I mean, he has a serious personality flaw, and I don't think you had to go to school to see that.
I just don't like.
It's the truth, though. It's the
But
truth.
you can't. I don't know.
It,
I just don't like saying I
it's
think
like
something happened to him and stuff like that. Like,
if you watch him in his lives,
yeah, I never seen
or if
none of
you
them.
watch him whenever he go and do an interview, it's always told me she took my kids away, and he don't want to accept no accountability for what he has done to cause the division.
But
And
when was
like
these interviews and these lives?
they have, uh, he has had the same consistent pattern since he's been on the show and continue to display now. He's had it the whole time.
So you
Period.
saying y'all never have heard Martell take accountability at all? Never, because I definitely have heard him say
He
he was
takes
wrong.
accountability, but he walks it back with his behavior.
Hmm.
He he's never right out admitted that he's the reason why he's not with his kids full time.
Hmm.
He wasn't getting the kids like he was supposed to. He wanted to dictate who can watch the kids when the kids is not in his care, that is none of his business. As long as the kids are taken care of. And
Mm,
he is using the kids to keep tabs and want to control her. Period. Now, like I said, I'm not saying he don't love his kids. I believe as much as he love his kids. But he has a serious personality flaw that don't he can't see anything that he's doing. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you. I guess because I haven't seen it, I can't relate. But I do have a question because I saw somewhere where he was live with Arian recently.
Mm-hmm.
So what was that about? Because did you see that?
Um, Gosh, what was it about? Uh, 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 uh. That came together because somebody had said something, and they wanted to come up and squash the room. Oh, that they went to jail,
Okay.
and they was in jail, so they went live to prove that they weren't in jail or hadn't been booked or whatever. That's whenever it was that other Hope dude in jail, and they thought it was Martell.
Mm.
You remember that? It
Mm-mm.
happened a few
I
weeks
don't
back.
watch these people on social media. Like outside of the show, I don't keep up with nobody.
It's like I don't watch his lives as much as I used to.
Hmm.
But I'm one of those kind of people that's analytical, and I watch him basically to see whether or not his personality was the same on his lives and whenever he was one on one, and versus what you see on the show. Because granted, a lot of this stuff is made up, y'all. It's pitting content creators versus content creators. A lot of this stuff is made up, y'all. It's not reality like we used to get on Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's like maybe after season 6 or 7 of Atlanta. Like they really get together and look at the footage and make sure they got something usable for whatever story they want to come up with for this season. So y'all got to remember that whenever y'all going after each other, these, especially these men, they'll be in each other's faces, and then down the black drinking the smoking a cigar and drinking together. That life goes on, and they understand that it has to be drama to make people watch. Um, and I just wish content creators would realize that it's a show. Like I said, I don't seen too much behind the scenes to fall for this again, child. Like it's crazy. And I just don't get people actually being mad at each other because of characters on a reality show. Cause it's reality, but it's not the actual reality.
She said Martell won't address his customers not receiving their wine or a refund.
I don't know why they were paying for Sutter's home wine anyway in his
I'm
own
so-
law. Like go down to the
Wait,
grocery
what?
store.
What you call his wine?
It was distributed by Sutter's Home Wine, the wine in the
Oh,
grocery stores. They put their red wine in a bottle and he slapped the label on it.
wow.
So you could get for $13. I think he was selling his for like $60, $70, something like that.
He said we can tell this is when it's made up.
Mm-hmm.
I know when something is made up. Listen, that's wild to me.
Yeah,
So did you get some of his wine?
I sure did.
So
But
it's the same wine?
I'll go to the grocery store and get it for $13. I ain't paying
But is it
65.
really the same wine though?
I'm
'Cause
telling you, it's distributed by the same people. They may have put a extra flavor or something in it to make it distinct, the distinct taste for him. But Sutter's Home Wine bottle it. So you drinking $13 wine and you just paying for the label and the name. Kind of like Louis Vuitton, I guess.
Wow. He would have looked better coming out with a suit line or something.
Right. That would make more sense, right?
Yeah.
And he probably could come out with a juniors suit line since he would like to wear them extra small.
Oh
So,
my
so
God.
maybe JC Penney's the give him a section
Wait
and
a
junior
minute. Wait a
section.
minute. I was with you until you said that because I just knew you was about to say him and his son could be together. And shit.
You know he like them mediums, them
Oh,
small.
oh my God.
I don't understand how he got so many kids because you know how they said that the closer your scrotum is to your body, you be killing your sperm. All that boy must got sperm
OMG.
for days. Okay, he got
OMG.
sperm for days.
Now, how y'all gonna tell me how I'm gonna get Martell over here and he gonna the first thing he see?
I look, Martell. I ain't knocking the hustle, but whenever you about some business, you need to be about your business. Get these people their refunds or their wines. I don't have anything against him personally. I just call out what I see. It's like I ain't got nothing against Mel. I ain't got nothing against Tisha. Ain't got nothing against Vin. Ain't got nothing against Wanda. No people on the show. But I feel like whenever
Martell's suit be tight as fuck.
I feel like when we get up here and commentate, I'm not gonna commentate one sided. I'm gonna say
We gotta tell the
exactly
truth.
how I
Yeah, we gotta
see,
tell the truth.
and that's all I'm doing with him. It's typical. It's a typical control tactic with him with these kids. Because how you gonna sit up here and complain about who she got keeping the kids whenever you call at the last minute say you can't get the kids whenever you supposed to get the kids, but she's supposed to draw everything and be readily available whenever you want to get the kids. That's the type of stuff that he does, and I can see him using those kids as pawns. Now, do I think that Melly, once she started getting hurt and realized he wasn't gonna stop doing what he was doing, yes, the relationship became toxic and she started coming after him and demeaning him and stuff like that. But I think Martell has been like this the whole time, and it's probably due to childhood trauma. Because when men are hypersexual, we usually don't look at it the same way as whenever women become hypersexual. You get what I'm saying? But it's the same thing. So this is just my speculation, y'all. I'm not diagnosing anybody. I'm not calling nobody to the carpet. I'm just saying it plainly how I see it. He uses those kids to manipulate and try to control her. And it's just obvious to somebody who's seen it over and over and over again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like y'all know, I keep it a stack with y'all. I've never I don't see stuff like that. I don't have that in my life. You know what I mean? I've not been
Mhm.
around that in my life, family or friends. So I don't really get it. Like I hear what y'all saying, but they don't show that on the show. And then I don't watch
Mhm.
his lives. I don't watch their social medias and stuff. So
Yeah. That's where I picked it up the most because whenever he got the kids, he'll make sure he go live and show that he, being this awesome dad and stuff like that. But you don't get your kids like you're supposed to. It's always whenever she won't talk to him about anything personal, then it goes to, oh, you won't let me see my kids type of thing whenever they have them 1 week on 1 week off. But he don't get them during his visitation all the time.
well,
Sometimes
I absolutely remember. I forget what season it was, but it was sometime last year. Was it last year or when we was over there at a certain person's channel? And the argument was about that time when Melody didn't bring the kids to the book signing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Another control type.
I said that it was that was her week. He shouldn't have scheduled it on her week.
Right. But he saw that as her being messed up whenever you messed up for wanting her to change her schedule to fit your schedule.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. And everybody was talking about, well, y'all don't know when the people schedule it. You schedule it when it fits for y'all. They don't.
Right.
You can't. You don't just say.
That was his book.
Yeah, you don't
You
just.
said the time.
He decided what date he was gonna have that book signing on. Talking about you don't know when they was available. They know when they available. He know when his week is. I remember that. And yes, I do remember when he tried to come inside her house.
Like, Jigga, what? Jigga, who? Mm-mm.
Well, but wait a minute. Because I feel like it was more than once. I feel like it was a time where he tried to come in the house, and then it
And
was
just
another
like,
time when the mama was right there, and she kind of like stopped him at the door.
you remember when them fussing outside? I think it was that same day where he wouldn't come in the house. He wanted to come in the house. She wouldn't let him in. He has a temper tantrum and goes back to the truck, and don't get the what he made up to get over there. He made an excuse up to have to go to Mel house, and he thought he was gonna do what he wanted to do once he got to the door. And she was like, no, she was drawing a line in the sand saying, this is my house. My boundary line stops at the door. And he had
I
a
don't
temper
remember
tantrum
him making up no
and
excuse to
drove
go over
off.
there. I don't
Yeah,
remember making him up no excuse to go over there, but I remember that time when he went back to the truck and stuff.
he said he had to pick up something, but whenever she wouldn't let him in the house, he drove off without the child's item. So it wasn't that important to you to go over there and
How
get
he
the
come
child's
with the
item.
child's item and not the kids?
He went over there by himself. He went over there to get in that house.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
And it's like that toxic mess, it has to be affecting the kids.
So, what do y'all think is the underlining reason why he was Sheree? Do y'all think that it's publicity? Do y'all
Yes.
think that they really rock with each other? Like, what do y'all think in the chat?
I'm gonna tell you straight up what it
Mm-hmm.
is. And no speculation. I ain't even got to say allegedly with this. It's straight money grab.
LSW say storyline.
So it is what it is. Sheree understands the game. The people on Love and Marriage Huntsville finally just getting the game.
Did
That's
y'all
why
hear?
everybody.
Did y'all? I meant to bring that up. Did y'all hear Melody talking about some? I've been in this game for one girl, like she was Nene or somebody.
They just started learning the game whenever
Right.
they were filming for this upcoming season. It's
I
just like
know.
going.
Y'all
It's just
fresh
like
out the
going to work
plate.
at AT&T. You ain't gonna like them other helpers sitting at those cubicles. You are not gonna like every one of them. But y'all come together every day and clock in 9 to 5 so you can make your job, take care of your family. And this is the first season that you're gonna see that they all came together for the check.
Chris said, "Friends with benefits." The fuck. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah.
So is what y'all really saying to me is that what y'all are explaining and who y'all are explaining Martell to be that Sheree would not put up with that?
No, I don't even think Sheree will put up with the kids.
Are you really saying that after she was with that inmate in jail and came home and stood her up, or
Let me
that was
tell you
fake
what
too?
that was. Now I got to put allegedly on this whenever you're accusing somebody of doing something that's morally or criminally wrong. You always got to put allegedly with this. Tyrone had a bunch of stolen money, right? So Whenever he went to jail, he needed somebody to manage that stolen money. Okay. So Sheree got with him, and all of a sudden, her basement was finished. She went
Yeah, I know.
in, she went in and got that stolen money because he can't tell nobody that she got it.
And her clothing line finally came out a little bit.
Girl, uh, she had the opportunity to become a millionaire. Bravo set her up so good the end of last season that she could have sold enough t-shirts and joggers because people was just loving to see her win. They set her up
Hmm.
to become a millionaire in a year, and she fumbled that. Okay.
Okay, we're not using that word, but how did she do that?
Because her website was not ready on the night that her website was ready, but she didn't have enough bandwidth to control the traffic that was coming to her website,
Oh,
so it
damn.
crashed.
So her website collapsed?
Uh-huh. And therefore it's like, and then she didn't have that much on hand from the get-go. How can you do a whole show? You finally won, girl. We thought you won. We were rooting for
Yeah,
you.
we was happy for her.
And her website crashed.
But wait a minute. What took me out is they kept on showing Dwight a fashion show with no fashion.
That was one of my favorite moments from Real Housewives of Atlanta. I cracked up for days about it. Girl, you
Oh
coming
my
in
God.
with bitches. I'm like, and then 14 years, well, it's been 14, 15
A
years, and you
long
still
time.
didn't have it together.
A long time. A long time. I
Oh
don't
my
know. I
God.
kind of feel sorry for Sheree, especially because, for a long time, I did not know how bad she had it with her ex-husband. I did not know until she like broke down and explained it all, like when they was going to court and stuff like that.
Yeah, she went
So,
through a lot with him, but let me say that now I just be the weird on the street. I don't know why people be telling me all this stuff, and I be knowing folk business. But y'all, I'm not nosy. I'm not sitting on the porch saying you ain't heard it from me. Okay, that's not me. But she basically, I think, well, I ain't gonna say I think she got involved with old dude because he was in the NFL and he gonna afford to give her that life that she wanted. Now, do I think she fell in love with him as time went on? I think she did love him. You get what I'm saying?
oh,
But
you can tell she loved him.
her intentions was wrong going into the relationship.
So you
So
saying it's karma.
I ain't say that.
But that's basically what it is.
So also, the reason why she was so hostile towards Nene and stuff like that is because I believe in Atlanta, Sheree was the it girl. Like, she was like a socialite. She did a lot of stuff. And, people was at her beck and call when she had that lifestyle that his salary afforded her. But once the show and Nene became a fan favorite, all of a sudden she was being pushed to the side. So that's where a lot of her hostility against Nene come from. That
I
she
thought
felt
they was
like
cool.
she was the it girl. That's why
But when
Nene
it
picked
first,
her.
but correct me if I'm wrong. I thought in the beginning they was cool because it would be Nene, Sheree, and
Yeah.
Kim.
Yeah, they were cool at the beginning because, like I said, the reason why Nene picked Sheree is because Sheree was the it girl in Atlanta. So they
So
wanted to
when
put.
did they fall out? I don't remember. Don't get mad at
Oh,
me, y'all, because I don't be watching this stuff like that.
they really feel
So
like
so Nene and
about
Sheree was beefing.
Tyrone. They feel like about Tyrone.
Oh, so that's why we don't see it because Nene ain't on the damn show.
Right. Nene ain't on the show no more. Um but they haven't been cool for years, all the way
Oh.
back to the whole fix your teeth, fix your face thing. You know, they ain't been cool since then. I got a lot of useless knowledge, Nicole.
But you filling me in because guess what? The people asked to be added to Watchy Watch.
Real Housewives.
Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming back, and also Married to Medicine.
Yes. Make sure y'all go check out our Married to Medicine group over on Facebook. It is Married to Medicine, Atlanta and LA fans. And it's got about 30,000 in it, so you know you in the right group. 30 something thousand. And we're gonna be posting over there and going live during the show.
Yes. And we
But
might do Married to Medicine only on Facebook. So I'll make sure I keep you guys posted. Y'all got to follow both of us on IG so y'all can know what's happening and where we're going to be at. My IG is TheeEnicole. I am TheeEnicole everywhere on all platforms. And Anisi's is Entertainment Tea Uncut right there on the screen. Make sure that y'all following us on IG so y'all can know when and where we go live, because I know a lot of people be saying, you don't be on YouTube, but I be other places, child. I'll be other places.
okay, I'm gonna drop it in the chat, y'all. Both our link trees. Wait a minute, that link wrong.
Yes, 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 yes.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not saying anybody on the show is innocent because everybody has done their stuff.
I don't know. They talking about is you gonna do bill collector? I don't know. Ooh, I don't know.
I just tune into them because I'm invested at this point. You know, I've watched the other seasons, so I'm just gonna watch it but um that foolery they came up with last season, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. All that was made up. They
So
were
our
doing
niece's link is in the link tree. I
and
mean,
the
the
picture
link is
was,
in the chat. But as for me, all you got to do is type in TheeEnicole everywhere, and I will pop up.
and I did a link again wrong.
Oh, okay, okay. I better say I am the Nicole because this and I need to say that's how I said it to her when I first met her.
Yeah, y'all. Look,
No,
first
we're
time
not
I
gonna
was
tell
wrong.
the story.
I'ma tell the story, girl. You know I gotta tell the story.
Oh my
Every
god.
time. I mean, first time we was on a panel together. So I will, you know how you be exchanging pleasantries or whatever.
Oh my
And
god.
I was like, hey, Nicole. She was like, D.E. Nicole. I was
Girl,
like,
I did not say that. Listen, objection, objection. I don't remember saying that.
sustained. Okay.
That mean you on my side. Long as I ain't get an overrule, I'm
The
good.
overrule
No, no,
objection.
no. No, you can't go back in time. It's all right.
Whatever the
I
opposition
do
is.
not remember saying that. I would never say that. I do not care about the V. I care about the E. Y'all, and in
Honey.
4 days, I'm changing my name again. I'm taking the code off of there. I'm so sick of it. My name is E. E, 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 E.
Y'all, she be serious about his name thing. Please call her Eden Nicole,
I mean, but y'all saying it like
but
somebody
never,
shouldn't be serious about their name. Like, that's my name.
never just call her Nicole. Never do that. Okay?
Damn.
Ever, ever. Never, ever. But
Oh, I just
honey, I
don't
left
like
that
it.
D off, and she made sure she made me aware of what her name was. And I'm gonna tell you, that's why I mess with her right now. So you do got to stand on what your name is and your identity on these streets so people know. You come for the E. You out
Cause
of there, okay?
people always trying to diminish and take away from and be lazy. Like that's like I say, what's your name? And if you was to say Aunt Niecy, I'm gonna be like, okay, hey Aunt. Bitch, I said Aunt Niecy. You ask me what my name is. I say what my name is, and you say something different. No.
Oh.
I just don't understand. And I'm a whole brand down here. Like, so y'all listen.
Put some respect on her name, is what she's saying.
Chris talking about don't feel bad. She did me the same way.
I was like, "Ooh, a firecracker. Okay, let's go, girl."
But it's your name. I could see if it was like, I don't know, anything else. But your name that your parents gave you when you was born. Look, at my daddy be getting mad at me because I only go by E. He's like, I didn't name you E. Well, that's my name, sir.
Well, honey, you identified as TheeEnicole, and that's what I call you, TheeEnicole. Okay.
When my music come out, just make sure that y'all stream it because it's coming soon, y'all.
And then stop adding the H to Nicole. I seen that in the chat a couple times. I said, I know she over there sweating and hot.
I just be like, what is the problem? Y'all can get Shaniqua and Taniqua and Kuala Jajay and all them type of names. Y'all can get all the letters right, but y'all can't spell a little. What? How many letters I got?
Your little
A
7-Eleven.
7-letter name. Let me digress and calm down because
People be like, what the E stand for? It stand for E,
don't
y'all.
worry about it. Don't
It
worry
stand
about
for
it.
E.
It stands for everything. Okay.
And see,
I'm
that's what
trying
I
to kill time and wait for her sister to get back so we can go and head over to the house party. Now, let me tell you guys how you guys can get to the house party. Let me see. Do I got I got a banner up here somewhere.
y'all, she's so neat and tidy.
What you say?
I said, you so neat and tidy with the social media. Just got all the stuff at your fingertips. I got to go looking for stuff.
Yes. So, if you want to get over to the house party, you guys, make sure that you are signed into Blankets and Bullshit and go to the Straight Talk House Party Edition so you don't get lost because it is a few other shows over there on that platform on Patreon. So let me get the banner up so you can know how to spell everything. Hold on 1 second. So that's how you spell everything to get over there. So that's where you get on at Patreon. And then when you get onto the Patreon, you sign up for the Straight Talk House Party Edition. Because if you sign up for a different show, you will not be in the house party. Now, the rules to the house party is that there is no sharing. There is no recording. If we find out that there have been shared outside of the house party, we will pay what needs to be paid to find out where it came from, and you will be banned. Because this is a safe place where people come, they be vulnerable. We talk about things, we have fun, we play music, we have a lot in store actually for you guys coming up and presently. So just to protect people's peace and their integrity and their privacy, there is no payback. So you can't go back and try to record something somebody said and use it against them. It's a lot of that. It's sad that we have to go through these measures, but it's a lot of BS going on in the social media period, but especially YouTube. It's a lot of bullshit going on where people hold things over people's heads, take people's tragedy to poke at them. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And I totally co-sign everything you just said.
But we be having fun, y'all. We be having fun.
Y'all, I don't know. It's like I used to be one of those people that held everything close,
Mm-hmm.
um, to my chest, and I just realized if you can't be true with yourself, how come you can't be true to nobody else? So I
Mm-hmm.
think in learning who I was, it made me more comfortable being to share all the stuff that I've gone through. And I don't care if anybody use it for whatever. One thing that never gonna put me in a therapist chair is what anybody says about me on the you in the tube. Okay. That's never
The
gonna put
you
me
and the two,
in. No. What my mama called this?
the inner
The
tubes.
yeah, here on this inner
Chris
tube.
said, "Where is Sweetie? Who is Sweet? Oh, Sweetie, that was Kim's servant.
Her slave.
Is that the Sweetie you talking about?"
She looked so pretty when I seen a recent picture of her because they had her looking rough on the show. And but those recent pictures I seen of her, she was very gorgeous in those pictures.
I did not like how she treated her, and I was glad when Nene had checked her about it on that bus that time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She was treating her like a little like calling her name like that.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you better send one of them children of yours to go get that. Calling me like that. Honey,
And
that
Corey was just as bad. He enjoyed having a servant in the house too.
Child. All I know is her living in this society as a white woman. She honestly couldn't understand why anybody saw anything wrong with that. And that's a problem for me. It's a problem for me whenever
She
people
saw
say
it. She didn't care.
it's a problem with me when people say they're colorblind because I want you to see all my gorgeous melanin, okay? Don't tell me you colorblind, because colorblind
Well, if
mean
you
basically you
colorblind,
see black and white.
why Becky is not your housekeeper then?
So,
Why Becky
child,
wasn't her house cleaner then? Or Susan?
and
Why?
Sweetie was putting up with it because she was getting that paper and gifts.
Right. Right.
So, you got to be real with the slave too. She was letting her treat her like one.
Being exploited.
Yep.
She said, "What time will we go?" We probably go head over there in a few. I was trying to give Madam Oracle time to get settled in. But we can get started because y'all know my sister's always tardy for the party. Whoa.
Hey, hey. Tidy for the body. Yo. Mm.
Oh my God. Did y'all see that resurface of her in the studio with Candy and they was all looking at her crazy?
Honey.
With the ring didn't mean a thing.
Auntie. With that scene of Nene picking at her in the back of that limousine, talking about how she was singing. Oh my God, that will live rent free in my head. Cause her and Nene was supposed to do that song together.
They was
Party
what?
party. Her and
Yeah,
Nene was
yeah, I
supposed
remember.
to do that song together.
Mm-hmm.
And Him heard it. She was like, "Oh heck no, she ain't getting on this song."
And she still sound a mess, and she robbed Candy doing that.
Yeah. Yep.
And
But
at
I
that
don't.
moment, Candy went and got 20 more jobs because she said, "This will never happen to me again."
Yes, like, and it's crazy because I don't think she would have did that without paperwork and other stuff if it was anybody else on the show. So why did you do it for her?
Correct. 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 And because she saw Candy just like she saw Sweetie.
Exactly. And that's all I that's all she see out of everybody. Pretty much. Like she used people up and put them in the trash.
Yeah, she definitely felt like she was the queen of the show, which I just don't understand this whole queen of the show thing anyway, with all of these damn shows. Because, baby, if you could have a show by yourself, you would, but you can't. So you're on an ensemble cast, which means everybody plays their parts in their positions.
Exactly.
Like, even
And
though I didn't like Candy in the beginning, she played her role on the damn show.
mhm. And like I said, Love and Marriage Huntsville is finally getting that this season. Like I like to use, instead of the queen of the show, I like to use fan favorites. You
Yeah, that
know,
makes sense, though. Yes. That makes
not
sense because
not
the
queen of
fans
the
like you, right? But the queen
mhm,
of the show is the mentality of you being better than the rest of your castmates
right,
and treating them as such, which is dead wrong. And then you're gonna be an enemy and tossed out because you're replaceable.
right, right.
So that is the instructions to get over to the house party, you guys. We're going to just freshen up for like 10 minutes and then we'll meet y'all over there.
Bye.
Hello, it's Winston from Love and Marriage Huntsville, and you're tuned in to
TheeEnicole. Will there ever be better days? Better days? Better days?